Have you ever feel lost, wandering through life in a sea of uncertainty? Ever wondered if it's more to life than just daily routine? Is it there a deeper sense of purpose? Have you ever sensed that inside you is an untapped potential full of passions and talents? But what if I told you that your purpose is a journey and not a destination? And you can find what is your purpose by answering just few simple questions. Hi there and welcome to a transformative journey, fellow seekers. Today we are taking a deep into the mysteries of purpose. What is the driving force that pushes people towards great achievements? And why finding your purpose is so crucial? Without a purpose, we are just like a leaf in the wind, just a series of empty routines that leaves us unfulfilled and disconnected. But fear not, because purpose is exactly like a map that will guide you towards a life full of passion and meaning. Now here are 13 steps that you can take or questions to ask yourself so you can find your life purpose faster. Step number 1, we're gonna start with the most simple and basic step. You're never gonna believe what it is. Are you ready for it? You just need to ask for it. It is very simple, but don't overlook this step because it's one of the most important steps. When I was looking and searching for my life's purpose, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, like many, just to find answers and to find new perspective on the subject. And at one point I ran into this. It said you need to ask for it. Ask God for your purpose. Who can know better than Him what is your purpose? We are all confused about this world, and even though sometimes it looks like we might know what we're doing or towards where we're heading, the truth and the reality is many cases we don't really know what we're doing and where we're going. So just ask God, the universe, the divine power, or whatever you believe in. Step number 2, try new things. Don't be afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone and try new experiences. Your purpose might be hidden in those experiences. Step number 3, try to identify what you're good at. Your purpose might be aligned with your strengths, passions, or hobbies. Step number 4, answer yourself the question, who am I? Because sometimes the purpose can be in who you already are. For example, Tom, family guy, father, church member, or Mike, a manager of a company that inspires a great team, or maybe Jake, a builder, family guy, and a volunteer for the Red Cross, or let's say Maria, a makeup artist or a designer that she wants to be the best in the niche. Anyway, I hope you get the idea. Step number 5, ask yourself, who you doing this for? Is it for yourself? Is it for your family, for your kids, for your community, for your church, for your city, for your country, the whole world? Answering this might get you closer to your purpose. Step number 6, it kind of ties up a bit with number 5. What are these people that you care about, need, or want? Solving their problems can become your purpose. There is more joy in service and giving than in anything else in this world. Step number 7, ask yourself, how will they change because of your labor, actions, or plan? How will they benefit from what you choose to pursue? Will it have a positive impact on them or on the world? If yes, this might be a very good sign that you might be on the right track on finding your purpose. Step number 8, have a conversation with yourself. Get some time alone. You may say, I'm having time with myself all the time, like when I'm walking my dog. No, that's not time with yourself. That's actually walking your dog. Or you might say, oh, I'm going to gym, and when I go to gym, I'm having time with myself or for myself. That again is not time with yourself. That's time at the gym. So get some time just with yourself. Yeah, we are busy, so maybe start with like 5 minutes a day, but it's like just be there with yourself. I'll explain you now why this is really important. For example, let's say you're gonna spend 1 year with a stranger, so a person that you don't know. After 1 year, you're gonna know what that stranger likes, what he hates, what is his passion, hobbies. You're gonna know what kind of person he is, and so on. So that's the whole idea. If you're gonna spend time with yourself, you're gonna know yourself better. Step number 9, find your spirituality. Get in touch with the divine. And from there, you might also find your purpose. You can become more in tune with your inner self. You can quiet the mind so you can hear your purpose. Step number 10, another way, as Dan Ko, the YouTuber, says, it might be by you solving other people's problems and then helping them or telling them how to solve for themselves as well. This can be related to anything from spirituality, work, passions, hobbies, whatever. Step number 11, go get specialized. Go and get some courses, maybe related to spirituality or life's purpose, or it can be even a self-help course, and that might help you to find your life purpose. Trade in the money that you would spend on a night out or on a new pair of shoes on one of these courses, and you watch what happens. Step number 12, be in the moment, be present. Practice mindfulness meditations and see what happens. Step number 13, eliminate distractions, social media, TV, going out, partying, and so on. Please keep in mind that the biggest enemy in finding your purpose is letting other people tell you what you should be, what you should do, instead of deciding for yourself what you want to become and where you want to go. Here are some recommended YouTubers that they speak a bit more about life's purpose and spirituality in general. One is Dan Coe and the other one is actualize.org. Go and check them out, and you can also search for others that does the same. Now here are some recommended books. A New Earth and The Power of Now. Both books are written by Eckhart Tolle. As a Man Thinketh and the Magic of Thinking Big. Another thing that I want to say is that you can become anything you want, and sometimes if you don't know your life purpose and you can't find it or something, you can give life a meaning. You can create your own purpose. Just think about of your biggest dreams or things that you want to achieve, and if you work towards that can become your purpose, or at least for the moment. You know, in life I don't think it's just a purpose. It can be multiple purpose. Of course, it might be one that's the main one, that is the more principal one. But in order to get there, you might have to start with smaller purposes or smaller things that you want to achieve, that you can set as some very high goals or some goals that you want to achieve. They can become your purpose for the moment. So you're working towards that, you achieve it, and after that you're gonna see, after you achieve that you want, you still feel like something's missing. So in that moment, you put a bigger goal, and that can become your purpose. And you can do this until it will lead you to the main one. You're gonna see it leads you. Sometimes it's hard for us to find the main purpose of our life when we never tried that, or when we are not in tune with our spirituality. We are not in tune with us. We don't know what we want. We don't know ourselves really well. So in that moment, you can make a purpose out of everything. But as a general rule, your purpose needs to be a good one. It needs to be something that's useful for yourself, for the people around you. Don't put as a purpose something that can affect negatively other people. Another thing that I wanted to say is that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can become whatever you want to become. Please don't have limiting beliefs. You can achieve great things. You are worthy. You are special. You matter. You are made in the image of God. You are a creative being. You can create things. You can create things into existence. When I say that, I mean, for example, the phone that you have in your hand. At one point, that phone was in someone's head as a design. And they put it on a paper and they start building and working on it. And they bring it into reality. But in the beginning, the phone, the car, everything, a table, a paper, a tool, anything, a door was in someone's mind that he thought about it. And he said, oh, this will be a good thing to have. Let me do it. So don't underestimate the power of your mind. The one thing that we all need to do is to take control over our own mind, because it's a war for our mind and for our attention. Like social media and internet and all these things, they're trying to grab our attention and distract us and divert us from our purpose, or even from what we want to do or where we want to go in life. So a very important thing to do is take back control over your own mind. You might not know how to do this, but if you realize you need to take back control of your own mind, and you can, after research into it and search other people that speaks about same things and that they manage to do this, and start applying some of those things, you will shortly become the master of your own life, and you will be able to direct your life towards any goal you want, towards any achievement you want, towards anything. Nobody can tell you after you can't do that or you can do that or things like that. I hope I explained it well, but I hope you get the idea. So let's wrap this out. We spoke about how to find your life's purpose in this video, and maybe you're overwhelmed. Too many steps, 13 steps, yes, but I will give you a cheat code. If you can remember just this simple formula, you will not get overwhelmed by all those steps that they maybe seem like they're too many. The formula is this: just ask for it, trust you're gonna receive an answer, and expect that you're gonna receive an answer, and the answer will come to you. It might take a while, it might come quick, but eventually you will get your answer just by following this simple step. Asking for it, if you want, in a form of a prayer or of meditation, and after just waiting and maybe asking multiple times. So ask every day for as long as it's needed until you get it, and believe you're gonna get it and expect you're gonna get it, and you will get it. Also, be intentional. Sometimes you can get the answer depending on how strong your desire is. So if you have a really strong desire to know your life purpose, the answer will come faster to you. But if your desire to know your purpose is not that urgent and you're not really that bothered about, it might take longer for you to receive the answer.